Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitchin with Laura. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody is having a great Saturday and a great weekend. I guess it is a long weekend. Not real sure. I think so. So today is Mystery Saturday and we have all our pieces in there. Look, they're getting static electricity from being in this basket. That's funny. Make sure nothing's attached. Alright, let's pick and see what we're going to work on. I did add Autumn House and Cherry Blossoms to this. So they're in there. We'll just pick one. And it says Three Things Sampler, which is a counted cross stitch by Moya Blackburn. So I will be back in a few and we'll work on it. See you then. Bye-bye for now. Alright everyone, I am back and this is what it looks like when it's done. It's kind of a small picture, but hopefully you can see it. And what we're going to be doing today is working on the border here to see if we can get some more of it done. And I've gotten, this is like one page, like part of that deer and then down. So we're just coming straight down. And I'm just going to work on the border today and the two colors. I'm using the called for. I believe I did change out that blue there. That you can see it's two colors. Well, when you put those two colors together, you can't tell. So I made it a little bit lighter. I think I came up a couple numbers somewhere. Nothing too drastic. The colors today we're using is 365 and 730, which is a nice olive green. And this is a nice, kind of a darker salmon. It's not dark, but it's a darker salmon color, I think. Kind of. So what is everybody up to? I hope everybody's having a good day. Because we all deserve a good day this week. I'm telling you, it has just been a week. Whoops, I forgot to turn that off. Of course I did. Oh, jeez. And it's bad enough I get a notification on my computer and then a notification on my, what do you call it? On my cell phone. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I probably know how to change all that, but at this point, not happening. And I'll have to go back. Hang on. What is the problem today? Oh, it's been a day already. Just been a day already. You know, you fix the water, you think you're doing good. And, okay, well, we'll just leave that like that, and I will cut it and fix it. No, I guess not. Dagnabbit. Yeah. There we go. I know, little patience here and there. I had to go and get my check because today was payday. And then I ran to their bank and cashed it. Then I went to the grocery store. Got a few things there. I'm going to make beef tortilla soup today. Yum. When I get done here. And then I had a stopped-up toilet I had to fix. Thank goodness I had baking soda and vinegar. It actually worked. I don't want to talk about it, but it actually worked. You know, I'm going to have to go back and there's, I don't know, I can't show you. And fix these. So yeah, I fixed the stopped-up toilet. It was great, yeah. I plunged for a while and then that wasn't working, so went and got the vinegar and the baking soda and poured it down the toilet, and just fixed it. I don't know how, but yeah. See, each one of these has these little, and of course I missed the corner, little things hanging off the edge, like, what do you call them? Like leaves. Yeah. So, and we're going to have to do them one at a time. Isn't that just swell? Because I'm not going all the way across with this thread. We're just going to do all the green, and then we'll go back and do all the pink. How's that sound? Whoops, come on. Let me get you closed in. Where? There you can go. So it's not too difficult. They're all the same. Whoops. And I found out this morning that they shipped my other 1, 2, 3 stitch order. So that should be coming sometime next week. Yay! I'm so excited, I can hardly wait. Watched a little bit of, YouTube, here and there, different shows that I have, like, I'm subscribed to. Watched a little bit of, I can never remember the name, Marco Polo, because it's one that I can put on, and I worked on my, new ornament, of course. Okay, we just did that wrong. Did you see how I did that? Oh, heck. Hang on. I did it backwards. I went down instead of up. Great start today, huh? Let's start with frogging. So, yeah, I worked on a little bit on my Christmas ornament, so it doesn't look too difficult. Because I just can't look at that camper right now. I might later on, but I just can't. Oh, I lost my thread. Get over there, please. See, frogging happens to the best of us. And I ain't the best. So. Far, 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 far from it. It's coming. Alright, get all the little fuzzies out of the way. Oh, this is 16 count Regency. This is the other one I was trying to think of. It looks like a parchment plate. Okay, I'm back. I don't know what happened. I looked down and it said I had only 7 minutes left, and I must have read it wrong. My bad. We'll get it yet, guys. We will get it yet. Just got to get this threaded again. So, we'll start where we were supposed to start. So, anyway, I was working on my new thing. Oh, this was 16 count Regency, and it looks like parchment paper. It's beautiful. This is from Picture This Plus. I just got a small piece. I was going to grab my, reaching. So this is all I've gotten done that I worked on last night. I just got it, hooked together. Didn't want to show you the pattern there. But yeah, see, it's going fairly easy. And that's as wide as it's going to be, so it's not going to be very big. And I'll try to work on it tonight. Perhaps, and see if I can, get up that one side, but, yeah, so, of course, I come up in the wrong place. All I wanted to do today was stitch. And not have to think, oh, I might have to go and take the trash. Molly will think she's been on a big trip. What can I say? She always does when we go to the trash. We're going around the block. That's going to the trash. But I gotta get rid of a big trash bag of stuff I wanted to throw away. Trying to clean out my dresser and get rid of stuff that I just don't wear anymore. I mean, usually I've got t-shirts and sweats, you know, if I have to go somewhere. Not any place nice, you know, but I mean, I've got nice clothes, but that's about all I wear just to run to the grocery store or the bank or post office or whatever. I'm built for comfort, not speed here. So, oh, hey, we got that one done. Yeah, see, I didn't put those little bottom part ones. Bring it in again. Gosh, it's like starting all over. But, yeah, each one of those needs those there. So I'll have to go back and do all those. That'll be fun, huh? Special times. So I didn't watch anything really exciting on YouTube that I need to pass along. I just watching, not absorbing too much. But just something to watch and something different, see what everybody else is working on. But yeah, and before we got interrupted, they shipped my 1-2-3 stitch today, maybe yesterday, let's call it. I have to look again. And oh heck. Now, I'm having a hell of a time today. Too much going on in my life. And then I do this stitch wrong. Yeah, this is great. Boy, this is what you call a train wreck show today. Thought there for a moment I was doing it wrong. But I'm not. So what are you guys working on? Are you working on your ornaments? Are you working on something else? I always like to hear what everybody's working on. Makes you feel like you're not so alone, you know? In all the stitchy madness. And some days it can be plumb stitchy madness. I'm telling you. I don't know why. I'm having such an issue today. I was working on 16 count last night. It wasn't giving me any fits. So yesterday was not too bad at work. It was a little busy, and then it was a little slow, and then it was a little busy, and then it was a little slow. It went like that most of the day. So, not too bad. It was live-throughable. So, I wanted to make soup, but I opted on having some Stouffer's lasagna. Isn't that exciting? I don't even make lasagna from scratch anymore. There's nobody here to eat it, and it'd take me forever to get through a pan of lasagna, because I ain't making it nothing less than a 13 by 9 if I'm making lasagna. Because there just isn't a point. In fact, I wouldn't even know how to make a small batch of lasagna. But, oh well. See how tight that is? I can't even adjust that material. That's what I love about those blue ring, hoops. They're very nice. Very, very, very nice. So yeah, that's about all I worked on. I'm just giving the camper ornament some space. I just cannot deal with that. It's, I don't know. Just having a heck of a time with it. So, trying to get the thread. I'm telling you, aren't you glad you tuned in today? You get to see. This should be like an entire video of nothing but bloopers, you know. But not that I like my videos to be perfect. I like them to be real life, and this is what we're doing, and if it screws up, it screws up. You know. Because that's what happens in real life, not in the movies. You know, their lives are perfect. But not here. Not here at all. So I don't know what happened earlier. It just went crazy on me, and I'm like, are you kidding? Really? Oh, geez. So we just begin again. So what if I got 5 parts that I got to put together to make a video? It's okay. I can do this. Jeez. So, yeah, it was fun at the grocery store. Oh, while I was at the grocery store, they had some tubs. You know, they called them tubs to put away your Christmas stuff. I whoa. Not tubs to put away Christmas stuff. Tubs to put away stitchy stuff. So, they had them on sale for $2.50 each. And I really couldn't tell the price. It just said 60% off of these tubs. So, I went and got me one, because that's all I really needed, you know, until I start rearranging things. But some things just need to be straightened out. And that's the only way I can do it, is organize my stuff. So, I was gonna... Excuse me. Oh, we've had nothing but wind for 2 days. And cold weather. And it just drives crap right up my nose. I usually don't have hay fever or anything like that. Or, you know, any kind of allergies, per se. Usually, but it just stuffs my nose up something fierce. So. Yay. This is such nice fabric to work on. I just love the color of it. But it's kind of spandy. So, I don't know what... I mean, I've got plenty. And when I initially got this, I did do the pattern all the way around. You know, so I got it all the way around. All I have to do is put all these little flowers and things in it. Oh, come on. So, yeah, it's nice. But, yeah, I'd buy it again. I like that. Legacy, Heritage, and Regency are 3 of my favorite from Picture This Plus. Some are greens, some are browns. I like opal, too. That's what I got for Ann Thomas, Hands Across the Sea. And I went and looked at her, speaking of Hands Across the Sea, her new little gem that they had come out. It wasn't anything I really wanted to do. So, I'll just let it go. I did catch Jakob from Modern Folk Embroidery, and he was talking to, oh, I've forgotten her name. It's his most recent video. You should watch it. It's really good. And they were talking about making legacy quilts. Not quilts. Legacy pieces that you were going to pass on, you know, and using, let's say grandma has a tea recipe, you know, that she really liked, and this is how she made it. You could stitch it into this quilt. Well, it's going to be a big piece, into this big piece, and as time goes on, you know, you pass it on to somebody else, and they can add their own. It's kind of like a round robin, in a way, thing. You know, you work on it in your lifetime, then you pass it on to your kids or whatever, and they work on it in their lifetime. And sooner or later, you know, you have this big, huge, gigantuous piece. So, I don't know, I thought it was a heck of an idea. It sounded like it was right up my alley. But, yeah. I don't think we'll be starting any of those, because unless I can teach my 6-year-old granddaughter how to stitch, or any of the others how to stitch, then, you know, there's not much point. But I thought it was kind of a nice idea. You know, if you had people. Now, mind you, people in the, we'll call it the way back, you know, like 1800s or whatever, everybody learned how to stitch, you know, and so you were always stitching on something. You know, whether you were fixing clothes or putting on a fancy border on something. They just don't do that too much these days. I mean, I don't know. Maybe people still do. But, you know, I don't know. My luck, I'd stitch and stitch and stitch, and then there'd be nobody to pass it on to, or nobody have any inclination to want to do it. So, I don't know. It wouldn't be for me, but it'd be interesting to follow, and how, because Jakob is going to make the pattern, so he's got that in his brain already. Trying to see what's going on here. Sure is a pretty color. And it looks really good. These colors look real good on this. Let's see how much I got. Okay. Yeah, so I mean, you could add your own things to it that meant something to you, and it would be something you would pass down through the ages. So, I don't know. Mine are lucky if they live through my lifetime, let alone my kids' and everything else. I mean, I put the fear of God in them when I made quilts for them, and said, you know, you're not going to ever get another one, so you better take care of this one. So they might have it in 100 years to, you know, give to down through the line. I have no idea. That's not my problem anymore. I just, yeah. But they all got quilts, and see, what really spurred me on was my ex-husband's sister. I don't know, we were getting groceries out of the back end of her car, and gotta see where I had to start. There, in the back end of the car, was one of the quilts that her grandmother had made her. When she was a little girl. And she's about, 8 years older than my ex-husband. And there it sat, in the trunk of a car. Now, not a clean trunk either. Oh, I was so pissed. I was just absolutely livid. And it was already starting to shred, you know, how things do. But nobody had taken care of it, and I was just so irritated that, yeah, that sent me into a tizzy. So I made my kids each a quilt, and put the fear of God in them. So they're in plastic at their houses. So I told them I wanted them to be able to show it to their grandchildren, you know, when they got old enough. Yeah, the stuff people do. But that just sent me right over the edge. And it was one of those, I don't want to say Sunbonnet Sue. These were the girls that had the big billowy dresses, you know, like the Southern Belle. Whoops, sorry. You're out of frame again. Okay, here we go. You know, like a Southern Belle type look to it, you know, and they had the big bonnets and the umbrellas. Yeah, somebody had spent some real time with that. I mean, they knew exactly who made it, because, see, there was 3 of those girls. And so this grandmother made them, each one. And each was a little bit different. But yeah, I don't know. It just sent me over the edge. It almost made, I almost sat there and cried. I really did. And I couldn't fix it because I had no skills to fix anything like that. I had barely made, you know, quilts that I just put together, so I knew, are you kidding? What, you know, how to do that, but to go and fix somebody else's work, oh, not happening. And it would have cost a small fortune to have somebody else fix it, so I don't know. You just gotta let go. I don't let go too well. So, it is what it is. And you just go on and you try to teach your own kids better. So, yeah. But I told them if I ever saw them mistreating a quilt or a piece of needlework or one of the paintings that I had, you know, painted for them, I would never speak to them again. So, I think they took that to heart, and they realized, you know, just how much hard work went into each one of those things, you know. But, you know, you can only go so far. You can only lead a horse to water, you can't make him drink, right? Isn't that how that goes? So, yay. Anyway, I'll get off my soapbox now. So other than that, I don't know what I'll be working on today. I may actually just pick up one of my pre-stamped and just stitch. But we'll see. Just depends. I got to get my soup made and on so that it can simmer most of the day. And it's already almost about noon. So, we'll see. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that order coming from 123 Stitch. Because it's got 2 patterns in it and 2, maybe 3 different kinds of, what do you call it? 2 or 3 different kinds of fabric. I don't know, I can't remember. It took me so long to figure out what I wanted and how I wanted to do something that, yeah. Isn't that pretty? They're little rosebuds, I guess. I have no idea. I just made that up. Oh, gosh. So, anyway. No big plans. Just get through the weekend. And I've got a few things around the house I got to do, but nothing too terribly exciting. Ended up having one of my stupid headaches yesterday. I left about 3 hours early from work. Yeah, so I didn't start stitching until, oh gosh, 8, 9 o'clock, because I just got past that. And I have these cluster headaches that they can be really bad, or they can get over in like 10 minutes or 30 minutes or whatever, but I still have a headache and it just gets lesser and lesser. less intense, shall we say, for like, oh, sometimes a week. It used to be bad when I was younger, but now we're just like, okay, we've got a headache. Okay, next. You know. So, but before it was like an elaborate pain in the neck. Of course, I'd fight it, and hyperventilate, and 9 million other things. So, yeah. So we're good. We just learned to chill out and let it go, and it'll either go away or it won't. Fun times. But today I don't feel too bad at all. So I might be in for stitching a little bit, put something on that I don't have to pay attention to too much, and just keep going. I'm trying to see. Oh, come on. So yeah, I bought 28 count, I think it's called China Pearl, from Picture This Plus, for that great big one that I want. So we'll see how it looks. It's kind of a pale pink. So hopefully that'll work. If not, we'll go from there and just keep moving. Oh, jeez. It's just been a week. I'm ready for a new week. Let's do something different. Well, not too different. I just want to relax and stitch and do not too much of anything real stupendous. And I don't really want to have to take about 15 bags of trash. I don't have 15 bags of trash in my house, but you know, like clean something out and then have to haul that all out. No, I don't feel like doing that. We'll see. We'll see. If I just do it a little bit at a time, then we're good. But I lose track and just don't ever get back to it, you know? That's the way that works sometimes. Molly, she's all curled up in her little blanket over here, doing her little nap thing. Her ears perked up when I said Molly. She's mad at me. See, she's sulking because I didn't take her this morning because it was like 22 degrees and the wind was blowing about 15-20 miles an hour with a few gusts here and there. And no, I'm not taking her out when it's that cold. So, thought we were going to have to run in town to get something to put in the toilet, but hey, we're just going to keep going like we know exactly what we're doing. Can't say that we do all the time, but some days, some things actually work. Oh. And then I got these, I don't know where I was at. I was at maybe the grocery store? I can't remember. And I found these things called melts. I think it's wax melts. And they're by Gain. Oh, this Moonlight, I think it's Moonlight Breeze or something like that. Oh, it smells so good when I opened it up. I can't even, it smells like some kind of flower. So I had to put that in my wax melt little thingy, you know. It's got a light bulb, but you don't have to run it by a candle, thank goodness. And I can still smell it. I only have it on for about a half an hour because then it starts hurting my throat. So that could be half of the other reason why my nose is all stuffed up. Alright. Between that and the wind, it's not been fun. Alright guys, well I think that is going to be it. So we got like 4 of them done. We just keep on going all the way around. Alright guys, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And please hit the bell, and that way you'll know when my next video comes out. Y'all stay safe, healthy, wash your hands, and keep stitching. God bless. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.